Absent from Makwa Babraso say, I didn't want to train a bremo, but before then, my main fa and Che Emma Mamiesi, we Chief Executive Officer, Ayua Restaurant and Spa, Mami Esi, Chief Executive Officer, Ayua Restaurant and Spa. This is from your friends and well wishes to you, Mami Esi, Chief Executive Officer, Ayua Restaurant and Spa. Enjoy your new age. From your mom, from Richard, UTV, and all others. And now, pay me no became wedding for you train Ebremo, Joseph Yamin, and Eric Amwakuchum, Joseph Yamin, NDC, ni Eric Amwakuchum, MPP, Kasama by Joseph Yamin, Kasama NDC, pen from Makwaba. I mean, Papa, I don't share on my benzo.
Maybe she gonna hear just Ghana is here. I ate tomorrow and do no more. You
oh, really?
So, what today, Matrias? And a Benus is what we bet into a small Ghana and do no more in town.
Okay, I see. Joseph Ubahaba could be one man who to say no Abahabi me. And I'll be making you, mamma.
I don't know. I am a Tiber.
All right, sorry, Eric, rather. Eric, sorry, Eric.
Osha Brandy, I prefer for washing the suit. Or Tihaya, no say on them Cromha, who has said, I know crew. I mean, who said the wire fresh, fire fresh, suit, me a big measure. We have to the manuals, D&G or today. And see, I say, I didn't know, I see a day as a dama, Yankopo. And she said, Yatiasia, Yatinquemo, not just say, a day, and I say, my Yankopo, say, wash your so, I'm Adepa.
Okay. But Eric, let me shut him through because all three are buying from. Under normal circumstances will be called retirement any other and so that's the issue. But then another story buyer say IGP so won't proceed on leave the retirement next month. The man for shall say so more Edo Madrini able to be free. Minim the Obeka Afahom.
Me that's it. The Dicano, the Chiamao, and Minia Penny Yamin, and Moshe UTV, and a pain in a. Send okay, Miss Ono, making kind headlines now. Ni Krata, Sabi, a free Oman Penny, I swear by, and then a boy Bracacra. Say, Openino. Why ni Juma? Inti asianu kwa ne se yesan kwa de ebi egu so. Na wasom Ghana police and say ni man Ghana. Na nimra so se so kofi na okoje na home. Na pempi no by convention no say oye Juma na wo leave bi so ka ho. Say ni na wo accumulate ya entino say a drum pempen so am penny for I drink and say otimiko na okoje na home a made them for say enya dia asem kese bia say na akwenya no so no oh there be akwenya no so obia
kind daily guide and utie ne caption na IGP asked.
Oh, send it there.
Me lay foundation now address no year. But two, or say he has been removed, and then no reasons are signed. Inti na make us say what kind UTT ma the adwene kwakwa yese ase bibinti and you know and not just retirement.
Inti I'm say the what kind media I'm say Openino waye juma wasom Ghana police wasom Ghana mine say wo hwe nimfia wedi ene emre dodo a waye police am say ekeka ko mfie eduanan meboa entino ene a mampeni amano say onko fie na onko gina home no da ankasa ke bona baso na ye so ye de she nkofo a and as a police for more service mu crime say sabi oko na oye wedwuma yie na o jiro ho a Onemwa that chance on over police penny and as a IGP. So I think that is really the issue. I feel so no yeah the constitution age my me dey say wo dey lawyer ni omampani e wa kwanya say edu empempen so bi a ono betimi eyi obi efi ho di obi foforo aba be hye ho ni nyina ye emrapon a ye de buye man e wo Ghana ha nti no boni bi anim sa unse nsem say no sia I say about in central form no sometimes a bit of sensationalism kakra na ma story no I but in the final analysis no ohwe na me de krata na e free omampani aso e bae no minia Vigilantism ensa shase no chese omampani eni eso edwuma opani no ababeye na o wish in the world say ye also assign that as say nimfie dodo a odi asom Ghana man no enti no or shedding cry and in Brofono say wishing him well in his other endeavors enti no and no na ye betimi de gina so because you see
especially so where one of the newspapers they can say the inclination here towards present government and so the report na why no
na answer na oba betina so na me ya me na ye decide say mu komo na me say empempi no ye your man a ye share hun cry na say ye pese nipa no bebre no e de ho hye either say amanyo semu ana say obebi a ye dwuma bia no be yire ho odi bonika say you contribute your quota that's why I say so be ye bibia ya na ye hwehwe the negative aspect no saying say the positive aspect me dey mean for say
yeah fan say
yes because name ran aso
okay
and enti no otena ho na e kada ba kokra na say obekọ na ho medie mu na so omampani adwen mu no ehu mehia say ntisaye beba obetimi aye afen so ne fe bi transition say obe free so no afen na ye constitution ni che say omampani edi edin foforo obekọ council of states na o mako didi ho komo na o bobo na fe o mo ba bebo a substantive IGP tini ni aye transition untimi sorry enya ne sa preko but say to say ebia wa ebibi ana say bibi edi etri ana say bibi ntina yeyi na free ho no we say na che say ye constitution na ye say ye de ye adwuma na de bia make say democracy na ye say ye be ye sa de no say any ye constitution embo ebra and not say so o share so na bibi esi na say any ye constitution embo ebra so a constitution na ma ho kwan say obetimi afasa procedures na so na wakoma
ebi o ho any constitution emmo ebra na nso so bibi nti ai bia o hia say bia ya address so not necessarily say bia any constitution and na say mra bi bo ebra
but ye took chrome and I say o tre de bia make say your best practice say omampani eyi obi free baby and that's obi eko share baby and pempi no there's no convention so obeba be ka say 20 na me asemesi free her what you say because I the prerogative ya the to me no action nsa and say ekoyi a ono na ye be ma no ye be boni dimpa ankoyi nso a na che say ono nso na ye de so born ye den ebe bono enti no ultimate responsibility no say oye anasa oye decision bi say a min kai obi a wabeka so asumesi eyi ni fi ha ne 20 na eyi ni fi ha anasa because ni nyina aka ejuma no obi wo ha na eyi ni fi ha na de ni ko be foforo obi wo ha na eyi na say obi foforo emeto aso eno enchehwe eno nyina ye part of the governance system enti no as for speculation na de enti na we no me ameti hai enya de amehu na me ka say ehun so be hia say even for the morale our police must say and say we ye abranti anasa baba wa na wakora police mo nim say oba na say oji ho na say obo bra ye na ye wadwuma ye a dachi bia no nyame ya aduma omampani foforo bi be ba why ye juma ko dum pempen so be so ya afro as IGP and no na say e ka ho asem ni ejuma why ye na me ye nya say opani no abaye ejuma enti no ejuma why ye bia mfi eduana 40 years na no sabe na nya ejuma pa it's wrong and I feel strongly about it say reportage no totally different from say the ya no.
Okay. I mean, yeah, me say the okay, no, yeah, but we see me kai CID and also SAN and also people assigned reasons, and so well, it's also part of us. BBSI, aban be Canada, but yeah, can be so. Yes, be Canada. So, Osha, yeah, I mean, already delegate now. Even cartoon class so can be brave. Or say I dey go make my campaign manager. Enti I mean tell me. Yes, only Eric Yadri.
Mame,
o say na mudi nkomo nim say na no Yadri a.
Na menchia comes first time I hear meeting. But behind the scenes, you know, I'm say in so as a presby so
oh okay.
I'm say anyame wanwa entity and say for move the way I will see I was struggle to
do the better for mama. What the better for mama? Me say you uncle don't do the better for mama.
You be call kakra sana. Yeah. Menchia titru asantemai or mo hwe say lawyer wo de obi a okumas bi about this time wo hwe because and so asantemai ntie ja e be chi otumfo na ya chia titru ndc fo a o mo ehwe anopai said the Eric kan no cre so hwe IGP or contract say or call retirement nim fear was called the pon adwuma no aso na nado danko akufu ado amano
injury time
2 years bi there aka ho enti na humije mu ano so it's expected say IGP any moment from now because in fact the contract ankasa na say by August or September
I think August next month
na mostly no I no mo be a friend terminal leave enti so we call pensioner I think it's 6 months to the time no I was say proceeding on leave I mean say
preceding retirement
so I normal but as to say na you was but the current IG I mean the former IGP asset and then and a issue maybe you have to be looking at it and test and normal but so okay in somewhere SCA a BBC Nedia then ubetimi natures techibuadu akoya adwen wo ekwan bi so and again the daily guide cartoon they babontin it's rather telling us say there's more to it than say na or proceed on leave because say aban no nim say obeko IGP beko retirement on August or September. And aban nim and should have gone through the process of getting a substantive IGP in place. And kaye man no proceed on leave. We are not talking about an acting IGP because acting IGP nankasa no so contract on so the time aso and maybe we say IGP injury time deputy injury time so deputy no create a portfolio e bepe a deputy IGP e wo ho no na sign dey obi a wo call retirement and e dey ahye ho na botaye ne ye is it that in the police force no ye nsheda nye convinced or sure say or more the ranks of Kofi Buachi and others na or more ni mates no obia timi arise to that level nunti ye betimi the IGP na show mo nsanti yema or more call retirement and sanje the end now tige o kwa Ashanti Rangers here no the current police commander in Adam Fuduku has also been given extension of stay because also call retirement this year but yasama no stay but me kai say there was a law na stop the contract, extension. So I remember in 2013, the former vice president and the late Mr. Atanyamefane Krensi on this same issue of Yema will be the time so Yemano a contract. Then he raised an issue, say there's now a law be a say you shouldn't or retirement a may mano a contract.
Oh, sir.
Yes, not BBC then until he was raising that issue, say Okoya one here now man for then no more akahu asem. So if sir ade no ho na ye wo nipa bebre omo line no mu a we no mu ni ho a ombe wo ho a why are we giving extensions or stay in office to almost say omunkoso an omuntena ho. But point I may struggle to make, say there is more to it than say IGP, proceeding on.
There could be an answer. There is.
Me could and just say me I can say be a me jidi abine chro to hono.
No. That's the position of Eric.
Ono the son was because that is the position of government and we defend the government. And I was so to me speaking to what government has issued. And that is the government position. He's a government spokesperson. But from the outside, government in be any munchre any day. I just speculating because yes, you be any because one
said the daily guide
because Chastechibuadu and the daily guide MPP mouthpiece. Daily guide speaks more from unofficial, but Chastechibuadu correspondent Flagstaff House to daily guide. So here IGP story now back to the Graphica. Graphic can kitty. What kind daily guide now? We're kakra.
And graphic the no the what in waka.
Graphic no waka.
One for bubu.
Or was spending all the time talking about the current IGP, the profession, school I work
so
one waiting there waka Eugene the N1 we guide two and N1. But the daily guide is speaking more or less from an inside source. But speculation in the and there was an issue that came out. Involved Charles Bisiu and Anas Aremia Anas number 13 issue Galamsey win. Was a committee report to be a leaky out. And Yanya Martin Amidua, they say, oh, Casassin, a Jumana, de Amano. Ababontin say, or disagree with report no Ababontin. And meanwhile, Martin Amidu will speak on that matter because nobody has come to confirm. Sa report say Bisiu cleared because Abayin Sankai, Abayin Emfa communicate beyond then by. But Martin Amidu is speaking so when the police for nyadwin. So what if it turns out that report now Martin Amidu say when the police for nyadwin he will further probe that matter. No turns out that and yet
report to be asked anywhere.
You bear any but as it stand now, said Martin Amidu aka ho asem ne de. Yemfa Martin Amidu de no mfa anya adwuma. Say if it is true, say police for investigations into that matter. And I find it its way into the public even before Ansan Ebedru president ho. Na that day no sa asem na ba abonten ama special prosecutor challenge na amanfo newspapers are published. Sa da no eniyema IGP a proceed on leave for a retirement. Say coincidence here so pow.
Oh, how is it related?
The commander of the police force, the IGP, report finally will end up on the IGP's table. Say IGP will control over the police force, and I have said it long ago. Make a brave say the call on Mamitiwa to resign. I'm saying here over Santano Mamitiwa so. But I should have started from the IGP. Because Mamitiwa works under the IGP. Even though I agree with Mamitiwa, you man bro so. In terms of cases a dia man or handle na no I mean
say a dose one
results papa bi am free home my ono ankasa ni case of doctored tape wontimi beka bi am fan kire whether say investigation okra or shas ya na wan shas the issue of question antechi mo issue president order say yen konkwachi no ya ekwachi ni ya bisi say ya both attorney general and the police are not even coming out to tell us anything. The issue of the BCU issue here, current one, finding itself into the media. No, I'm talking about a man, the killing of the adoption of Takrade MI. Now, the way to handle issue no about a man the police hierarchy, that is the IGP. Nejuma pa or yet to ensure that these girls are yachi will be say or no say or chi or more. Nientimi enyi or mono. It goes beyond the CID's office. It hits at the IGP. So maybe call us the IGP should be sacked because see whom IGP is not up.
Notwithstanding the fact they say you tried Sani Pakro.
But Sani Pan you trying now convicting no. Who they say we a lawyer.
In respect of the kidnapping.
Kidnapper no. Ya chino.
In respect of the kidnapping no.
That is not what.
Kidnapping no. Yes.
No.
Kidnapper no or enfa.
No.
The kidnapper is in police in jail now.
For what?
Me pese be kan se mama no
I don't know.
But say police be yade ana say omunya ade no should it be dependent on say be hu nkwada na ana say nipa ko ne bia nkwada na ye hu omo but you are prosecuted successfully.
So now why are we calling on Mamitiwa to resign?
I have not called her to resign.
I mean the cause no and I make us a cause ni over center on Mamitiwa. But the bar stops at the IGP. Mamitiwa is only investigating. But you will be all police force no more. I say I mean trial. What you to say am pankwarano ono na chiwo. Na etimi ko federal to say nkwarano kra no ye will link a kire say obi omo ha. And it is the police that is supposed to retrieve nkwarano. And because it goes beyond the CID's mandate. But it ends up at the police force because you kwa confirm korano and yes CID for na kwa for mu. In the police force you Buffalo you obi an the CID for are investigating the matter. But o investigative we na pass yes o mu UTV premises here. Yes CID for na kwa for mu. It's another force in the police that will be used.
Is there any indication say CID for your madwuma ye no mo ye madwuma ye na IGP de wanye ne de enti no?
We've not heard the IGP speak on the matter.
So it means to say yentimi enka say ye hu omo ampa na obi wo ho na wo so kwa no ankwankoye. So IGP no.
But if you have an IGP and the police force are obi ama hint say for over 6 months ye ni achi nkwara de o ma eden e de o ma hye baby. That's any pan wo ho.
That is not the case. This is
what it's nipa na ya chi no. That is the point. Okay. And if the police, as at now, so Yamin is the suspect for kidnapping and Kwarano. Now police for Achimia to another case am Pankwarana Michiwom. I kidnapped them. Now for 6 months, 6 months in the police for and to me and my main chile baby and Kwarano.
My friend from the other side. Okay. Should the person decide, and I'm not saying this here, say, men are mature, but men can't.
Is that what is happening?
No, maybe I'm just asking.
So, is that what is happening? Say, if that is what is happening now, let the police force tell us.
Let me clarify.
So, no, and Koranu asset now.
Police
Eric, we are no about.
But my person having gone this cycle, no better about.
Yes, and I'm saying that as at now, no, the IGP's retirement and proceed on leave and issue, no, is surrounded by these issues. I know but the coincidence is so huge as to why IGP better say and then
Senka day na I was all retired no edruye. Would you say nka change be say ya?
No. Sentina make us say the coincidence na.
Okay.
For instance, NRA DHS BCU issue na about Bontia, people are wondering why the report should leak into the media even before I drew precedent ni table so no. Not that day no one police come IGP. Yeah man a proceed on leave. When even the special prosecutor is challenging why a police force should even have that report in the investigation itself to clear Charles BCU no. So coincidence we say sombro asem no ankasa so.
Okay.
Yeah, you see.
Okay. So
Eric. Say what the topic be to and I able na baby I mean ya me say can social ka wa fairly poto.
Oh sir.
I feel so no. And no crese and
but it was a position.
No, but that is a wrong position.
And other people share.
Yes, but
and they are entitled to have that kind of.
Yeah, when come on, yes, yeah, church, come on, so what share idea is see what takrade. Me wo Emma, wo mama. Enti no say obi eba eyra, anase obi hune ba. Idea. Enhu pa say awofo no ana se busuafo no still no say ne omo fam niema omo fam no niema ebe ya ama obi a oye busani bia na say oye awofo bia enti ni ba me find politics afenso no abrante na ya che no ho no asem na omedi sesi I didn't to no asem a okọ police station ya che ne to ho no omo onya akwan edwane ye ena police for no assign den ekoche no na almost an ne be share eho ena omudi na court no omudi na say investigations ni niema omo ye say omo be hwe eden kola na ba no minim pa say omo da so omo ye adwuma ye den kola no be ba pa ye nwa ye bo ne say nkola no betimi abebe kan yensa omo be kan omo busiafo ensa na so betina ha now the year politics now the boy Charles BCU now you say not just say politics keke na wo ba be because in the final analysis no come where the two table used to say ya tro krata ama a friend is saying former IGP say nemre aiden aso and you do before from
Eric
it's a coincidence
Eric Mr. Asemo we it's in yes so say media monitoring na one of the things I mean to kanye and say mebo say we meet say radio station we can we near there in fact ansa na IGP asem be me monitor media house bia obokasa ma aban pa na ansa ma omo ka no in fact me mete say yes IGP nkofi no anya me nwanwa. And I think I'm very comfortable in saying this because the sabio or crown a kasama aban kasama yano no crown and some more can go on. And as a master to say, Bibi say ya. Abaya chokrata dear, but I'm also entitled to maybe do what is doing, do what Daily Guide is doing. And also so ebi ebe boy that chance some e be kamuni ade etino me ebe me den se me ma let a pen na free abamu ano just to cap the conversation and say well the abaya can ebra me minutes how you way
un say assembly aba sani ya jiatum si ye kabima minke bia ye democracy ya obi atimi che na dwe no me ntina ha nka se sabi wadwe na wo che no eye boni ana se ono na dwe na o che na e boni na so no krata no so na efri omampani asoe what I say aba bonten no enso wo ho ye di ho komo as for speculation they just say dan say ayekobo ball your friend is saying Egypt here intimi enwini obia wo de ntia yenti me win and so no kra no e da ho e ba ko pe enti no me dem
kan no be pia ba
but this
ya na nkas plebula o se nkwan ya adwo so tutu efiri mu ben
but
oh you know analogy na me
analogy na
nkwan o se
perfect
and so tutu e na epie
until say and we have to be
and so dia mother
I know and we have to be fair to ourselves you see sometimes double standards and also does until say obeka say minim say we putting na esi no your speculation is just a mere speculation oh enti na to say yeah wo media mu your politics mu na ya tro bibia fa ho and say ya bibi what I say it's entitled to other people's interpretation but the entire ya gia to mu say yeah nye dia na ya no no say be obi sorry anu afatu na ya say o TK ayeboni ya tuni kwa kojina baby abonitu ni say ye behwehwe enemanim ne make sure say law so the lawyer ni ya say nipa oha crapo etimi farm ho di na say nipa ba ko a onye eboni no oye innocent no enso efa no ho di a yes say obeka so obeka fa obia enti I say we have to be very careful
but say toda the entire name mass speculation do so say and I have said this say o man we no kweka eyeyedin
no but then I mean I have no challenge
nti asem no da ho no mpo no ye de brofo ne ade be kata so nti na man se mo nyu da no
tio and I make say yeah democracy yeah democracy democracy na for politicians pay and say journalists pay and say friends expo obia what you say nti standards na no na is a bit of a digression na no here asem a court be echo share say Gregory Afoko ni Yamani Bill na Yamani Bill no ebi mu say he didn't Yamana nko ebi mu say afede also ebi mu say human rights ni ade and I'm tell am say eh sabi allegedly obia you see we deal what you say yetimi ekwa ko fa bibi ewo ye constitution mu che say Yamani Bill like Yamani Kofi obetimi fa asem foforo bi so no ni aka asem ato obi so ni say sanipa no ya ka asem ato so ntino yen say no that is not democracy
that is not
o dey make an what you say ntino obibia say be asem bi fa no ho no you have to go through the processes e che say ampa ya de nipa na kodi asem dibia ya de na court and a judge of competent jurisdiction court of competent jurisdiction say asimesi ya hwehwe won say mu nyine why you say what you say and esa there obi antimi entina krom ha say ya obi atro bibi afa ohun o pepam ana say aka bibi afa ho radio mu tene no adane gospel entina make say say hwehwe because you were mob justice tete no obi yesi obi awie bibi na nkofo ayede achenabo no tese ya no yeyi sa efi ho and ye dey aba social media and media enti no say hwehwe because we have to also do enema abema ye democracy no edimu enti make say o speculate e okay and also interest say aban position no so enya no correct o just say you can speculate
but we can never have two proofs
exactly
always back up
exactly but the position
but I think also no me ya adwen say your problem will be why is because say in the face of ade bi pa no and I'm not saying say be we and I say nye we but ade no da ho pa no ntina me ba sa knowledge no say nkwan yi na tutu ofiri mu yi enso yesi adwo nti esa ni me say and na ade na ofiri mu yi eno ne your problem
no say BB to say me I've owned a business before I still do one kasa wo adwuma no kra wa fa obi wo tua ne ka no emra ada say untimi sorry anopa bi nka say masa me yiwedi wa adwuma o enti no ebia na nipa no ye manager fe bi KPI adwuma no kra de ama no untimi nya enso no ese ofa kwan bi so emra kwan so
o kwan no so be ka tell say utimi ka say na me yiwedi enso no ye ne wo say wo ya ma no enti ni nyina no ejina
emra ye de ejuma ho enti me dem no bia so who ka say who speculate and say bibi fufuro bi wo ha eye ade na esi no ade a esi enra krata free omampani aso ye bai say IGP waye onkoji na home no eye mra kwan so ana de aka ni nyina ye nkomo wetu di obebi a
nkomo na edi
yes of course nkomo na edi but na ye hwe IGP the call and the media can say you were 6 months retirement leave IGP Kofi in August or September no I can't just 3 months so there should be a coincidence bia ama IGP yeden Kofi enra
but ya me so kan bi say obeko enti prepare for London enti no
yes
transition no so one kasa o kan
enti na make say tike enti say etna say na ye peke de matina mi dukan enra against the police force and the police force is headed by the IGP
honor dey all the confa honor na say connection no me hu papa o
you also hu because answer na CID be take up an investigation so should be an order from the IGP. If the president wants the police force to investigate a program, Mamiti was straight and famano. The order will go to the IGP. The IGP forwards it to the appropriate quarters. I was handle sir issue. So the bus stops at the IGP. And now Enra, there was an issue about Charles Bisiu's clearance from the police.
I know the connection there. I know quite the other thing. The entire message is how it is connected.
It is connected
because I say IGP office na ya leak letter be. And I mean say
I am saying that the special prosecutor Enra has challenged the police force.
How can
on an investigation
the police
to
do their work?
To clear Charles Bisiu.
Okay.
Secondly, government say they are yet to receive that committee report now mampini order police say yemfanye den yemfamra abonten. Sa controversy we na wi apepepe. E say IGP no a obekọ retirement in August. One proceeding on leave without any explanation.
Onjina home
just okay, I just
so substitute be all the fresh you
be my point in say okay. No, my point in say if Okofie enti ene ye ma no akwa aden na yen pay a replacement afeni ye say kwadwen ho pay a replacement. Then why are you getting the IGP to resign by force?
I mean that's
the point. So there is a coincidence somewhere.
Okay.
That the government is not telling us.
Well, me just say commodity is any be deny.
The real reason.
Yeah, me send money that's what forget it. And I joke but no. Well, Eric. Vigilantism and other related offenses bill ya pass it one penny minimum say accent no beba. I mean that's my belief. Minimum say also no be. Ma mintie wa dwen e fa ho. E na no pay di ho nkomo kakra.
Media they be make say yen democracy a no. Nima bi wo ha e se ye boy ho abaso e wo ho. So we say we yen toto e fa yen the democracy that be American democracy and now say British near there. Na Oshemu and they started in 1992. This current dispensation. Enyema bebre akoso a enyema yebetimi akaso we dey ya de wo ho. De bia me use say example say ye sorry anopa bi na omampani a oteso na we free mu ya. Endi don't shri enum insiana the openi for ede etisu
yeah
boni bia ama to say onam kroma apart from say na areho ankrofo di no na just say interest bibi esi wo krom ha enema bebre wo ho ye wo niema esia na nkofo feel say any your constitution no boy bro amodia court Supreme Court ama Supreme Court I make it pronouncements what I say examples be ho yeah since 1992 time President Akufo-Addo Attorney General criminal libel law never be brave I just say in democracy no conkan you start here na you see templated friend say
card
ID card and you see opaque ballot boxes yeah kwa koyenim but adia yentimi enyi yemienu ye two political parties yentimi ye hu free mu ye adia na ase MPP no say ye kwa koto aba and I say especially say by election is anema na etwitwasem ACC what I say obu ha na wafa de ne say say politics here che adwene na abedane ntokwa enti ne nema sisia me makoba elections be enum na say nsia na me ka amanfi die what I say ama abontin bebre te say there na no aya was west for dey e bai but I no nche say eni say ye de nema toto akwemu a sa acts of vandalism ne ntokwa ne to trust them no yenyi free your politics mo obi beka so oh ye wo institutions and can be say see o metimi aye and so no obroni say you keep doing the same thing over and over again you get the same results what I say ya yen sa so de bia no ye call by election na violence ho ye call to about violence even within our own political parties cry na no minka obia ya Ashanti region. Yeah, well, I say omo ye NDC, omo ye meeting. Omo regional office. Na obi efrim. What I say? And be see. Yeah, to about why I was so West Morgan. Na entokwesi. Ya kwa Memfi. Ya kwa Tripoli. Ya kwa Talensi. What I say? And see, time sa political friend say vigilantism. I say ba bontin na. I say, Obia every fee in some way see me kai they see what etiwa. My boy name I mean maybe 7 or 8 different incidents I see and just say for MP or SUTF Snafo North College Dauda ni mpeswaso ni Eriko Poku mpeswaso a de bia ana violence Emma ni nua kra babonte be ka say okum nipa say yeah limited registration exercise only honorable Kennedy Japan eba ho a intinu insem sisia buba ana abedu empempen so yenya mampani a say enough is enough when yakukudro say yemfa bibi nto yen man emra ponim ebeche say who ye MPP new who ye NDC new who ye CPP new who ye PNC new who the mrano show sa na who the koyesa nyema we ya yentwe waso dem kan what I say yentwe waso na yentwe waso because say ebe ya de ebe ya nisuade hu obia so enye bi ebi say ye democracy no na ye twetwe na say ya ma ye ni ambre na ye nyi sade na mfim a obetimi abetena ye politics so ebi MPP 4 year bi and NDC 4 year bi and MPP 4 but at what point empempen so be ni ebedu a ebeka say I need there ade ye and sem fata ye Ghana for say obi a ukọ ye sub region mu ha ne Africa nyina ye say ye na democracy kamiba winka bi ye dimu wo mu pa na fe yakoto abakeke ache adwe akoyi MP akoyi president akoyi limited registration exercise and I say EC registration exercise na adane ntokwa what you say and I'm paying no I mean e bi onim see ye ne sounds ye kaso we branch we NDC ni we MPP ni a they take advantage of that njo bi betimi omotima for me group emiensa and na enum edu amzi o ye support amanyoko we no more the criminal activities into the pass ene yedu sa empempensu ya ye decide yakọ ye che say so obi fa amanyo semu ebed ye sanyema boni ya yentwe na so na ye mpanifo na ye leaders na ebi hihye ebi echi na omo egi omo on ne ade no yenso no yenhu se we have a responsibility they be obi bisa say omo yesa na nipa hin na de omo fa ase no mu ne omo ma ekọ yesa etwitwa asem no nkofo ma eni ekofo omo ne de omo yesa ne ma nti no say untimi enya ade a wadwemu ye ofan say oba ebetimi ayade na samrantie no eye ne dia na chese enye adeboni nti ne yen emfiri ho na this bandit
at this judgment be sasa question say ya pass law in itself ebe ma saade no etu atwa na
it gives for me your security agencies, police especially, any other institution to say courts near that, you know, a clear indication of what to do when these things come to them. What I say?
Any order that.
I will hold it that. Not make us say because we have those institutions now. Still, now I say the issue of vigilantism, you know,
because somebody is now indolent.
Probably, or there's a sense of
sleeping on their job,
anything you can call it. You understand? But because almost an affront. What I say? I mean, who's to democracy? You know, I say now, it's only obia. I could join the until me can say, Omampeni call Parliament, call State of the Nation address or can say. Or ma amanyoko mienu no MPP ni NDC no em say na otwe mienu say yanka say yentenase na yemfa yetimbo mu ni yenhwe se ne ebetimi aye a ebetimi aye we no em say na influence no ne enuano mo twetwe mo na ase kakra ewi eche ne de ne kra de da wa na waka omo ba na omo edi ehonkomo but it has gone beyond that ye we na call Parliament na enche bia no mampani de ne side ebe shas na aye ade a beda ho a say asem bi sai si na say we ye ebia judge na ba wonima wonim say ne obetimi edi nafa we ye police ni nso a untimi enko she political party bi echi so ebia party we wa ba mu ntine nkrofo no edi nsehu bi ntine yentimi nchiom anase we ye opposition ti ye kochiom a ebeka say ebia omo opposition ti ne ye chiom na ye ma ye democracy no endimu. And that is my view. That's my position. Say, obi anywhere.
Question me be say lawyer in the train come one up. Me be say the same question. Say, on me be ya adwin say ebetumi amba say yahye mrei. Enso saade no betumi akoso. And that bibi ho was say ye.
Oh no. Then I make us say there's a responsibility. Yeah. I'm on your phone. Yes, I have a responsibility. Say, ye di a dominim. What you say? To do a dominima, it's part of your responsibility. And they say, "Obe making sure say omunye bibia a day basaba sab ebeba." What you say? And also, Anna, also share because say be two big political parties in India. Almost yeah. NDC 4. Now Omama Mhudi no omudi in Senhu. And I say MP for no Omama Mhudi no mudi there in Yamabia and Semfata. Saturday no say a free ho me national youth organizer about thing abekase MPP mu e wo ene ye ni vigilante group bia ba enti no so obi ko jam baby no say ye vigilante group a ye dom MPP a not just say nipa no group a ye political party no ye ni momo
answer na me call ya me
no every say see we see here asem bi buy na ye very very dangerous omampeni dada John Mahama call na say o Volta region baby ebie na no ka say omo NDC for no omo no omo fi revolution emu omo war antecedent of unleashing prophonic doors but Muse Mekan we say can
omo ye ewuka
na omo be march aban otisui and I say onkofo omo yes and boot for boot
and that was capture the year
man capture the okay me be free one as me be come
what case see any but as I had disjointed kakra
But my point is say.
Go me my understanding no.
Yes,
and they say. And so cry no. Say it's a violent nature no. You to nchen na you democracy so. That is the understanding I had.
So one says so then come on here this is here no say ebiaba. So one understanding no me so me there.
No. Because until say you can situate within a certain context.
No, me can me can say. Me can to abc that responsibility no so. Say aye nkofo a yedi dominim na ye ne ye mantie ne ye mabawa ekasa na the politics no sometimes no ebu ha passion kakra wo mu what you say na say assembly background na yen to ye boss na yen kan enkotu say enya ade a de ntokwa ene rukrasem ne ade no ebeba ebi say wo yasa na yen democracy na say egu yen man no nina animals.
Okay. Yamin. Baby ever be do no. Good.
Yamin or aspect was ado or bit much.
Aspect was some of church mu.
Oh yes.
And I aspect of Vigilantism.
Hawks, on or Hawks paper.
Okay. Hawk. Yamin.
Yes.
Eric Ref is National Youth Organizer say omuni vigilante group bia. But in Raya, Sedu MBA, Kumasi Delta Force for issue statement, MPP Nibian Mabontim because group on Yaguno.
Oh, how?
So,
that's it. You reach a brand no, and
who was him. And he
says, Mibo, says, Sembrana Banner. As a Sembrano bar, President Yen is
no, Semna or Cano. I went president.
Into some National Youth Organizer, dear,
a call say, you go vigilante. And Yachi Abranti be a Canadian issue. And also, a die, I was saying, who the equal could see you, or my chew me. A call tobacco by media, and I'm saying, some a catasu. Oh, there be Ubian Catasu, as and when on Beco Court, media, no airport. Enti omako court be da ben enom ko
me to me nka de ba say ya me wan kasa wonim say nsem bi say ye che omo a say be police ba be ka say omo ye nhwemu minim say they are still on remand
enti omo remand ye ma omo sen
enti no being on remand no omo be time so a na asan de mo ba court bi about prosecution say me guso ye investigation
Matias lawyer wait a minute, lawyer, host of popular shows, like UTV morning show. By this time, will be including a man on the floor. By this time, or more. Sorry, how much ETO because that is where they get
to.
Yeah, or show, because in Rayan free over minimum the Omoya and Opatutu. Or more remand, no, you how many days? And also Musari appear in court. No, the Ben Womukoy and I am Koy. A chew so a bro 1 month.
No, I'm just telling you, as far as I know, Mako court back, I'm the remando. And I think we all appreciate it. Time I achieve me, LBC name, men can say, will be a penalty. But under normal circumstances, possible the country will say, or more investigation.
And investigation, me say, cool, but that's a attention, not call. From Kakro.
Yeah, there's a need in a more muscle. Because we be everywhere we can't. As an appear to the
other. We shall then place much.
And I say more prime reasons.
Much emphasis on it. Be a not say do link to the Delta Forces issue in a Biama.
That's it. Oh, say do we? Oh, because say do you
make a person comment?
No, but say do you say oh Dimotio? Infonini or any adoring here the idea would be former president
or dual citizen.
Or dual citizen. Me issue about the vigilante. I'm saying Mrana Kasadi. I don't want to go into it, but my kind graphic no. There's some issues. What passage of the bill no. And Amibusa said so. Na here been here no. I say I'm passes a bill no law no. and your mother say, Tike, Mitio Mampinia, somewhere in February, or address Parliament. Or Kase or ma political parties, no, the opportunity. Niantanase, the two main political parties. Na Entiminya Shaya Bema Ibugu the Vigilantism. Nemum so manya. Then obey you so on the powers as the president. I enacted a legislation. I'm a parliamentary then. I pass. The Peace Council led committee at the home year So from inference, the president can say parliament pass him rana. It will be on condition say political parties na intimi anya. But as we stand now, political parties with the Peace Council a meeting on several times or more findings in MI.
Okay.
And Parliament sunra law no so kind we know at least the report from Graphica. Or say and that is page 3. Or say the committee, however, page 3, first paragraph. The committee, however, recommended, that is the Committee on Legal and Constitutional Affairs in Parliament, that further consultations was needed with stakeholders to make the bill more comprehensive and effective. So, yeah. But see, following engagement with stakeholders, many amendments were proposed, which culminated in the second reading and the consideration of the bill. The point in research, so if bill not as it pass now, still subject to amendment because of the input stakeholders there at the Bishimwa. I don't know.
Because I initially had that view until later on reflection. Imagine say during the course of deliberations, no more let's resort to stakeholders. No more. That is why they resorted to stakeholders. No, and what we do be a
and
until be a report.
Because the two paragraphs, the committee, however, recommended that further consultations was needed
earlier. Then subsequently,
okay.
One. It's needed. It means that, but was
needed. Anything more year consultation. In fact, Mr. Kaminya, so at later on, as a report, is almost as a Jama, pass here, we are that cannot be.
But on that issue, so back to the initial disagreements, I will be na minority leader raised an issue. Say Attorney General was say lay the second reading. Ama majority leader Ababe used to the laws of Parliament. At least Atimiyama Omunina Atia say yes, or also as the member of Parliament and a leader can do that. So the question Amibusa say Attorney General, what was the rush in it? I know you have one question. Then again, it's and I was saying a 24-hour stay in Parliament.
21 days.
24 hours.
Oh, after this?
Yes, almost late the second reading to pass it.
Okay, no, that's when it.
And also, so I'm member of Parliament, Aboza governs Kwame Agboza, and the reason he said indicate that the under Standing Order 1311, the bill could not pass because 24 hours needed to elapse before it could become a mature for passage. But again, majority leader Sai Babon to me said there's been a convention. In fact, the last paragraph was rebutting the position. Mr. Chairman Sabunsu said it had become a convention for bills to undergo a second consideration and pass the same day without necessarily applying the 24-hour. Not just say yes, there's a 24-hour, but there's still a convention being in Parliament.
It may average time because Blanca babies are the same question.
That's right. So my point is say, let's just say enrano a quite be so now we see a pass.
Oh no, that's not the
sir Emrawi.
So it was business that needed to be done.
Yes. The question
say ya ho ya di hu abubu na ewie dia.
Aninti yentimi ntwan kakra bia ma Attorney General wherever she is to come and lay it. I was here. There's a defense to that. But it brings me back to the point of committee sitting there between the political party who are main stakeholders. You know? What then happens to Omo Adio Omo de Baba and things is here?
It's a legitimate position, but so committee no dey na obeye.
That is so.
You be betu ase.
Yes.
Ya de mra ba se yentu ase. Say mo say dey yawie no.
So committee no you be dissolve on the settings no say because yawie. That is the controversy there no me reading from it.
And it na ma on can to try some who asem akokra.
We
can in am boy
na some brother be to to try some man.
Yes, my point
tackle subject.
My point is Emra we na e dey ban. In the first place Emra na me matie. At least yesterday I listened to the chairman for Liga Offensive South MP Abdallah. Emra na waka ho asem no. Lawyer, I want mumra num dada.
I want yemrem. Yeah, na yemra.
But mo na mo di adwuma.
Oh, there be
your Leonard friend.
There be. Emra di adwuma de executive na di adwuma. Nya lawyer for. Lawyer de ono na de ne say ubi na say ohia mo ase ye megina na echi na ye nkana asem bi mana. Na mo de ode mra na ye adwuma na nkasa de.
But emra na ye de ye sisi ya enra ye true.
Na mo mo share ye so ye mra se baguafo.
It's in existence already. Say uchi to sebi the bo bia. There's a law ye de deal with you.
Oko fa ballot boxer. Oko say election.
So law na enra ye true meka Honorable Chairman Sabunsu ntimi ntwan Attorney General Manimbele, so also pay defense in Parliament to lay it 24-hour no ntimi nya abotre manimba because pentema me ya pass no sam rana o kan kire me no it's already in existence
and yes but what's me ya been say yeah we nyina and I agree with you. For me it's just it's a legal overlay but akobanesa because of the indolence and complicity of the political class. Otherwise, nkaye hu hiamra we. Mo amode mo hu wura mu no. So bi kodi boni anama mo na mutimi frɛ CID penny frɛ IGP say we dey makoda no. Enu nti ne ye dey beduru ba bia.
You see, so eno wo ho. And now mrawe ayahye no. What is the guarantee say sa mrawe?
Maybe say question no.
That is the point.
Nya be gina mu mienu so.
No, ejina aban so.
Omo ye mo kan ho bi.
Ejina aban so sesi ya tike me no kasa sesi ye. Emranti a omo koko court file so yi handcuffs free MPP Delta Force. They are still working in Kumasi.
About the way to
yeah, di omasem.
There are two cases in the Kumasi. Omo no mujina trial no a ye ko yi handcuffs free omo nsa no omo na ya fine omo a yetu ya ho ka no no omo ko court in the fast.
I think sir
it is not true. No, they
were Delta Force 2.
It's not true.
The Delta Force 1 omo no mujina trial omo ko yi
that issue has been dealt with. They've dealt with it.
Tike, go back, revisit that story.
It is not true.
Omo koye sa. No mujina trial no. Nipa kuofo frobi ne sa court remande wo mo no mo wura court wo free sa enkrofo no eyi handcuffs free wo mo nsa sa enkrofo no na police declare wo wanted up to now.
It's not true.
Anya mo na ye enkrofo bi no ma be
say omo ni hobi
enti no
omo na kasa on the run no be seen there. Where is that case? Where has
say they on the run?
Where has that? And me catch you say if you go back Sankrofon, they are working in Kumasi.
It is not true.
What will be?
It is not true.
TK, you see, me know cases here. If they want to be truthful to us, some person can say if these boys were not MPP for any other political party members, by now, the police are actually. But because they are MPP members, one in a more case, Ada is natural death.
Same would have happened.
So the point is that Emraya say, I what that. Na yentimi enforce ni saa de ye ni say ya rush pass how is that going to solve the problem? One issue, and are we sure as a for that Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and the MPP bet me the same way adi their own members who
or any other regime.
Of course, but to say any other regime ni nyamba enti yanka wo mo
but some me dey tum say me dey be boa me dey tell the no
baro dey yempangina say ye are you sure say ya me no ka say ye sa mra we the MPP mabunu ye ni omukọ ayawa so de esi we mra we even the committee na babontin indicting Crawford, nobody has been arrested. So,
honorable.
But who appreciated the position now?
He hasn't shown any commitment, anything that suggests that. Sanyema Kosuya in Obiaja to say an affront to our democracy. The papa because maybe on enemy. And I make point. Is it not a legitimate concern?
No, but now we say as a messy yati committee, ya indicting ipa, ya ngoshe, and yet the legitimate concern.
Ya means na hand yet Austrabofo. Only who free in Nema ACC in terms of all of those.
Because
it is a responsibility. Because responsibility, no enemy. So be any represented political parties. Yes, so you was said yes, sir. You best stress say yendi emranti ene mabawa bie enim emamu nkoye and as yenshi obiechi. Afenso no
na mo be ye.
No but ye party no. Omampeni edi enim no akyere say party no krapo bedroom maybe not to say as when say your party ne waban. Not just a party for the crowd being new say that omampeni expose and say there were some people who were expressing those discontents. But omampeni nyakukudro kujina Ghana name say ayadia enyanti yentwem. What you say? No, you more opportunity. No, almost say more revolutionary past. That is the opportunity that they took, and up to now, until international. Me move act na catch Ghana for you say vigilantism enya de pa. You mean obetima isa?
Or then sakura to no.
No, he won't do it.
What we
just say obia who different. Obia who different. Yeah, no, enya de pa. Odel. And ayadia.
And I say atatra model na wonsada wa no.
Ayadia.
Government.
Our democracy.
There be
examples now.
Obetimi atena.
What means now say Hawks enya unless way you know crave Hawks as a cowboys listen. Enyema see what Ayawa West. You see, you can be hypocritical if you want. And sometimes, it's not, I'm not blaming the media per se. But you see, when in community between any NDC for sometimes there's someone scrutinizing kakra.
But who says
time your call by elections were talency. That time now interior minister. Maybe finish it. Yeah, Mark Woyongo was his name. I say, hey, now by election keke your corner. NDC national chairman AK-47 near they did one in time one Binya Penny Gabi ni John Bodu near the omugina officer here to near that un masomo kan or see violence
sometimes violence
who
reported it when a reporters are there publish and republish
violence begets violence.
And you media create.
Ana omampeni biaba, anasa ban biaba, ana ban no esipin any pise. Violence no nya depa. Into yentrem. That is the difference. And two examples, three examples of mama. Omampeni say enya de pa two political parties na mu share trino. Munyai, munko tenase na munka meeting mum na munyai. Munyai a ye de mrabe to ho a sam mra no e be hye yen say yen nya sa de no. Muntimi nya bi, muntimi nka. Ana mu de che na law na ade no ye de call parliament na committee na we na we ade no so ye catch us say e mabulu would say would di odomenim. Aka wo betina he say oh me ya mean se see ade we nya friend say we entina ade
Adekye kan menti ase
oh that's all tiase unti ase
emrana ye de aba enrai
commitment
okay
emrana eba enrai engu vigilante group bia
it does also upon the coming into force of the law all vigilante groups are disbanded. Except that somewhere along the line it also says, sir, the leaders of those groups should also file a notice with the minister indicating, sir,
so which group is a vigilante group? No, the definition for vigilante group. Because when I listen to them, what is a vigilante group?
A group so mudi political party be echi ana individual political figure be echi.
That's right.
Na omonya opportunity say bi boni na esi omo ankasa de tumi ni she omo nsem etwin obi aso rather say bi anka police anase bi sa na beye.
Okay.
Sa group no.
Okay.
Because we for vigilantism na.
Okay.
Violence wo na say bi boni bi koso. Ono ko afa emrana se nsem no ko correct. Nti wo so obi election or prevent boni ko gina ho
obi register.
And ono na synchro kwan wo bronco for na ye gina ye nim
Matthias here. So now ye miensa we. Ye miensa.
Umi na mo ye vigilante for no.
Ye miensa we ye protect election. Ye protect election you know. Obi ambo ni nyonko asum. Bibia obi antwi to yes I would say you need that right say ye miensa we cast election na ye kwa.
You see I mean I don't know question ba kwa nkama bisa say are we then saying say upon the coming into force of our law you know party bia organizing crowdforce or monko election so said ye na ye no na
No, but
that's the question.
I asked that question.
Is that so the definition for vigilantism
now we are party agents and I say oh yeah part of a operational team I didn't any way
These are the practical problems.
No, but you see,
war with that agreement.
That's right.
So I'm even expecting say didn't make us say year kasamra we can we because ye womra pefe kire say ye election police ni beba ho boli orukro ba onkutatu okuta mfia bibi sa no gina ho obi agila mu kama ne ade ye na anu a ye ko ye si wo kire poni ye twe obi aso na de ye si wo ho ahwan ye twe obi aso
ayawa su be ye ye si obi aso ayawa su
ye mpese ye be anything na say looking at us as Ghana for na ye me ye Ghana for foforo bia no ye da so say ye twe obi kura political we ntimi frɛ no emra we ni betu sa honhom na firi mu ana
that is exactly the question about they say
that is some of
the problems
almost you see Strach this was the same argument that came there there's institutions office of special prosecutor and there now my view is very simple on this matter in a particular manner for a long time since 1992 at least I mean if you be deep politics ya bought Triponi, ya bought Tiwa, ya bought Talisi, ya bought Timaba, ya was so I mean few West Nini pointed to a particular angle say ye kotoaba and as ye limited registration and as ye we are since 1992 esi still an yentimi the enson ano
because yempese ye
bibia kire say enti na make say
yempese ye
I'm just trying to create a clear distinction between the NPP as a party and the NDC me say omampeni Nana Akufo-Addo say vigilantism no enya de pa when yakukudro ashe say yemfa nko parliament yen twem
Nyeshi.
yes your party no national organizer you organizer
Nana can say G police force fi na kure.
Oh, but
without a law.
He has done it.
Because Eric, this is just a cosmetic idea. MPP cross. The person as a state special prosecutor. Am I corruption? I swear
No. But you see, that you
legal overlay.
Yes, you can have that argument. But the make say, yeah, in Nema, a chese. Ye show commitment say ye person sad no etwim maka also say law no keke no entimi e man no esuntwa it needs the responsibility leadership from both sides.
No, but the government is not ready to do that.
But why? But that is the government that has led it's this government that has led the fight. It's this government, it's this president that has shown the conviction and the courage. Say, young fanko. And I make us say, me a party need but my part. Me say, or you can't say party ne be mu
no, but what has happened to the Ayawasu issue?
Oh, but the issues have been dealt with. Listen, you see, sometimes, and you say, who are Bema, who you idea, say your responsibility. And as I said, yes, you bought a basso. Ayawasu ni see any in semi by no. I dare no man penny in democracy, no, or say, yen share Abedjaku. No more day. Almost share a same. I mean, ye mo be a shrebi.
But recommendations.
Easy. In your case, you know, in your case, when the issues happen, you know, we'll say violence begets violence. You know, allow it to listen. There's an issue up to today. Me na for omo a tifu mamu. Na remember num bi. No more ye juma wa gbogboshi. Ye kun omo. Ye mu twitwa omo. Te say sebe enam in front of the police station. What you say up to now it happened under your watch. Eric. It is sometimes, you know, say moya sir. You see, I didn't know na ebi mo so no. It was a political party there and you're from Hawks and our Doves. What you say? Moya sir pen na say
where they win.
Maybe
Oh, won't make
that. I'm joking.
Now
no, moya sir.
Say Ogu Vigilante. The recommendation of the Ayawaso report.
Say sanko for minimum months and she should be because
Eric,
that is what it is.
Eric, we are government communication officer. Recommendation of the Ayawasu committee, what has happened to it?
Oh, but you
see, me actually indicate
that. Say, a baby committee. You were Emria. Emria, you did report and call Aswaya. You see, who say who saw your democracy? And the
recommendation says that young man or phones on the channel. Yachino.
Bosominsia. A bino, we are dang. We are dang, and says our report, you know, a babonti. Who reports in the babonti, a buying issue. White paper. And see the demo. That's a democracy.
Oh, sir.
Yes, that is what you are doing. But that is
yes. That crossing.
Yes. Yes. As a democracy now, be a Montias. I didn't see any ICP say.
So what kind of sense will be cancer on Tias?
No. We see.
On them within time.
I see a way. Now, no chair say, a buying IABBA and for crime. And I say, oh, yeah,
the point is
and
that...
I make us say, what the report, echo to Omampeni, Asway. Now, constitution also actually say, between Emrese and Imrese, I buy a share, Eddie Hujuma, Eddie Krata, Atoswa. Now, say, what did Hannah be say, reporting when,
no, it's not about report. No, Tiki, it's a recommendation. My point in the say. Abai na osu ogu vigilante ya rashi de bill abetuhui. Wo bona baso de day. He has something to prove say or you prepared to me busa question we. Abai we or you prepared to be deal with his own members. Who answer the question? The answer never free. Dabi Ayawasu die the recommendation of the committee no manpenyi tie no has indicated say abrantie no ton mobile phone. Ow, two oji two. Yancheno. You are talking about
six recommendations.
You are talking about 6 months.
There's a balance
or 6 months period. And son or the white paper heading. Okay, and you feel say. So Ufi says I depend on two no. Unfortunately, where your NDC ni and be taking another 6 months to put the white paper on it.
I will not know.
But
in the face of the law, there's nothing like MPP and this.
So the commitment is not there.
My men can wake it to being count say Vigilantism na ekano. Sa Billy can be being so far Langards and Tinya Yinkwa. And as our religious bodies are omo nipa omo so extremists omo so sa group ni nyina so no e ka ho na emra de ye de mam ready mu no e commitment eno na Eric ene me ya adwen no me bo
me no ya adwen pa say obi ato na say na all see ni dan o say ba be digging fee na o say
digging fee go
and assigning fee who ya wala be disca who try no
where we no crowd so your housewarming fee eno so where we are uko tena mu no say o say me wakwa aba na ye je ho we say enti no ya dia I only hope and pray say ye benya sa commitment. Indeed, sananka ye pese ye ya media makam ju say ye betimi because we dey ekoso nyina no Eric ne ya mean ye willingness.
I odi aya waso de ne nkyere say obetimi aye they are ready to
time so. Ya mean na time so na ye pese o ma school na ye more change lesson na teacher o free classroom.
Shape on ni talent dey come.
Maybe say question nyima no.
Ye
more change lesson na teacher o free classroom.
About me free, say it depends. Maybe I come then or bibi or crocodile about
teacher come then. Michael Akrofi, UTV correspondent. Okay, Michael, it's your birthday today. We wish you all the best from the crew of Adekye Nsroma. Eric Medase, Yamin Medase. Afi Monfa, ene de nyumba na be recession no. Say price for me no there. Also mutimi pen mind be ko.
375.
375 per day. My swear name Vango.
Friend say me swa if you could do.
Yeah.
Pen the money nasi. Me swa pa no.
That's the
yeah,
the other side to say busianfo. Nti ya na manfo ase.
Obibia. Obeboy so ase. Say wama boy na yeso ya pe ne kwabra. Ankopon emfa ne crying.
Amen. Well, abusianfo ebre na so ipeja emu. Ochina nyame ya be be sen hye bi medamase.